Hello everybody, this is Harsha. In this tutorial I am going to show you triple booting tutorial. The first step one is creating new Mavericks USB. So for this what you need, we need a Hackintosh, existing Hackintosh or a real Mac. We also need a 8 GB or more flash drive. And we should also have an internet connection and download the original Mac OS X installer from the App Store. I have downloaded mine and it is in my applications folder. So just don't install that accurate now. We need to create a bootable flash drive using the MyHack application, and this is the pen drive flash drive I am having. Okay, so what I need, open the disk. First I need to format the flash drive. So open the disk utility and go to select my pen drive and click the erase tab and select the format as macOS extended journal. Select that and name it whatever you like. I'm going to name it Mavericks and click erase. Click erase. Okay, now select the flash drive and go to the partition tab and select the partition layout as one partition, and on the options make sure you have selected master boot record. This is because the pieces won't run, and set the partition format as macOS extended journal and name it whatever you like. I am going to name it Mavericks and click apply and click partition. Just wait for the partition to get completed. I'm just formatting it 2 times just to make double sure. Okay, and quit the disk utility and the partition map is master boot record and the format is macOS extended. Now next you have to quit the boot disk utility. The next thing we are going to do is create a bootable USB for the App Store for the install over OS 6 Mavericks application, which is we have downloaded from the App Store. Just don't open that application, otherwise the application will be destroyed. Open the MyHack application and it asks for confirmation. Okay, click open. So it needs a sudo password. A sudo password is the administrator password because it needs to access some root level operations. So enter your sudo password, that is administrator password, and click OK. Okay, now we need to create an OS X installer. So create OS X installer. Select that and create OK. Now we need to choose the installation type. MyHack supports a very large supports all other versions of the installers as well. So if you are using for another version of OS X, that appropriate version, I am going to show you 9.10.9. And now we need to select the target volume, that is our USB, and this is the only USB I have plugged in, and that is the only pen I have formatted. This formatted just now. Click OK. Okay, it needs the installation source, so we can have the browse manually. Click browse manually, it is usually faster, and select the installation application we have in our applications folder. So go and select install OS X Mavericks app. Select open it, and this may take some time here, so I'm going to speed this up some relevant parts in the video to just reduce the size of my video. Okay, it also the data is ready to be copied, and it also reformats our pen drive. Okay, just click OK. Click OK. Okay, it asks patch for MBS support. We need MBS support because it is the only partition that is supported by the Windows and Linuxes during triple booting. So click yes. The default macOS won't work with the MBS, so we need to patch that. Okay, my hack has been finished. Just click OK, and it took me 32 minutes on my PC. Okay, click OK and quit my hack. Now the second step we have is to install and configure OS X. So go restart and restart. The second step is installing Mavericks. Now I have to boot through my Mavericks USB. So I'm gonna press F8. Different BIOSes have the different keys associated. Some have F10, some have F12, others I might have F8. And select USB. GeForce. Okay, just let it boot from the default installer. No need of any startup options. And I'm gonna speed up this booting as well. And now we are at the macOS install screen, the welcome screen. You need to select the main language. I am going to English language. Click continue. And this is the installer screen. We are right at the installer screen, so we need to format. So select utilities, disk utility. We need to format our hard drive for triple booting. So select the hard disk and go to partition tab. We need three for three operating systems. Three partitions for the three operating systems, and one data partition for the data transfer between the operating systems. So select three partitions, one for Linux and the another one fourth partition for the data partition. So you can size them as you wish. So first one is for Apple or Mavericks. So macOS name format a macOS extension and name it as Mavericks. Okay, okay, cancel. Sorry. And in the second one for the Windows partition, leave that as MS-DOS FAT and name it as Windows. Windows. Name that just to leave the format intact. And the third one is for Ubuntu, the Linux we are going to install. So select Ubuntu. And the fourth one is for the data. We need to share the data from between all the partition, all the other operating systems. And click apply. Okay, make sure you have selected the master boot record. We have patched our installer for this. And click OK and click apply. Click partition. Okay, the partition has been completed and we have formatted our hard disk. Okay, now just close this and return to the installer. Click continue and we need to agree to the license. Okay, it shows the disks, so select the Mavericks disk we have and click install. I'm going to speed this up installation to here. It will take time. Okay, now MyHack asks that we need to some extras. That is, extras are the extra text files, extra drivers that our Hackintosh needs to boot properly on a non-Apple hardware. So there are two options, generic one and my own. The generic one is for new Hackintoshes where no extra hardness are exist. So use my own if you have your own set of drivers, set of text files. I'm gonna use generic ones. I don't have any others. And you can see MyHack is installing the text files, the drivers for the Hackintoshes, and it asks for some confirmations. So it asks to remove some problematic text files that they create some kernel panics on our systems. So just click yes, be sure. Just click yes for any other pop-ups that came like this. Click yes, yes, and you can see MyHack is installing the Chameleon bootloader. It is running MyFix to fix your text files, and the installation has been completed. Now we need to restart our system. Click restart, and now we should boot from our hard disk. This entire process took me 40 minutes till now. So press F8 again, and select HDD hard disk. So boot from the hard disk's Maverics partition, not the MyHack install disk. And here we are at the welcome screen. Okay, don't change any options in the welcome screen. As the installer is prone to get stuck here, so you can change these options anytime after you get inside the OS. So just click continue. Okay, click continue. Click continue. My computer does not connect to internet. We can change that the computer automatically detects the internet settings, but not now. So click continue. So do not transfer any information right now. Okay, click agree and click agree, and the computer name. I'm gonna create a computer account user account now. So my full name is Harsha Chilakapati. The same goes to my account name, and now I want a password. Choose a password. A password is compulsory here. Oh, sorry. Okay, no hints, and I don't want password to unlock the screen. Okay, also uncheck the send diagnostics and usage data to Apple. Okay, click continue. Let the account be created. Now the Mac is going to be set up. Just wait a few seconds. And now we have been inside the operating system. Installing OS has been complete. Now the step 3, installing Windows. So insert the Windows installation disk and go restart. Just insert the Windows installation disk before this. You can also install from USB, and remove the MyHack OS X install disk before continuing, as Windows may get some problems if the disk is inserted. That is, we may have formatted that disk instead of that, and we need that So okay, click restart, and now remove the USB, the Hackintosh USB we have, and again press F8 to get to the boot selection menu. Okay, so select CD-ROM, and that's the Windows installer is booting. Click next and click install now. Just wait for the setups to start. And I forgot to mention, the whole process to install and configure Macintosh took me 48 minutes on my PC. And now it's asking me to enter my product key, and I'm gonna enter my product key. Now, don't worry, you can't see that. It's all my private, it's own. Okay, click next. Okay, I accept the license terms. Click next and select custom install. Install Windows only, advanced. And be sure to select the Windows partition. Okay, select format. Windows, it doesn't show the names of HFS plus, it doesn't recognize HFS plus. Okay, select format, only the Windows partition, and just click next. Okay, the installation screen, I'm going to speed this up. Okay, click restart now. Don't worry, that we can get the reinstall the Chameleon bootloader again. So before we need to get into the OS and configure that. Okay, sorry for this focus error. It will be get right after a few minutes. My camera is already getting heated. So okay. Okay, when you select the personalization screen, I like a more blue color and I like my PC name to be Happy Home. And click next. Use customize the settings and no, I'm not in a public network. My network is not public. So set up Windows Update. I would like to set up for next time. Okay, just click next. Next. Okay, just wait a few minutes. Okay, I want to create a local account. So because my computer will not be connected to the internet all the time. So enter the username. Okay, sorry. Enter the username, your passwords and others. So, okay, click finish. And yes, the installation has been automatically completed. Waiting a few more minutes will get us to the Windows. Yeah, let's start. The start screen. And the step 4, installing Ubuntu. I installed some my drivers and others. Okay. Okay, now insert the Ubuntu installation disk. Insert the Ubuntu installation disk now and go start settings and power and restart. I'm just installing my inserting it. Okay, come. Okay, click restart. Okay, press F8 here. And select CD-ROM. Okay, Ubuntu is installer is booting now. Okay, we are at the Ubuntu installation disk, and now we are going to install Ubuntu on our third partition of the disk. That is, so click install Ubuntu. Okay, just click continue. Don't download any updates while installing this, because you can download updates, but it takes me so much time. on my PC. And I forgot to mention that it took me 42 minutes to install Windows. Okay, click something else, continue, wait for the disks to be scanned, and select the Dev SDA3. SDA3 is the third partition of our standard hard disk. So select SDA3. The first one is the Mac OS and second is the Windows 8. So third should be Ubuntu and fifth should be the data partition. Select, and the device for the bootloader installation. You need to select the same disk we have selected for. So select Dev SDA3 and click change button and use as. You need to use as ext4 journaling file system. This is because Linux uses ext4 journaling, and format the partition and set the mount point to a slash. Click OK and click continue. It just warns you that the data will be erased during formatting. Okay, now it is ext4 and the device boot folder is the same disk, and click install now. Okay, it wants you have not selected a swap space. Swap space is there, just request, but it is not yet required. They recommend it but not required. So select the locations and just continue to install. It will automatically detect the keyboard layouts. Click install, click continue. You can also test your keyboard there, and the user interface, user account. Okay, my computer's name is always Happy Home. So okay, Harsha Chilakapati. Okay, I want to log in automatically and click continue. Okay, just click login later for anything. And now the installation. I am speeding this up. Okay, the installation has been completed. This took me around 60 minutes, around 1 hour, due to the large download of the language pack. Click restart now, and we need to select the active partition. Boot through the MyHack USB and select the Windows. Go to the right click on the start menu, start button, and select disk management. I have just configured, just after install recording, I have just changed the display, just customized it. Nothing else I have did. So here are 4 disks of 4 partitions of our disk. The first one is the Apple HFS, second is the Windows, third is the Ubuntu ext4 partition, and the fourth is the data partition. Okay, select the disk, first disk. Okay, so select the first disk, that is the Mac OS partition. So right click and click mark partition as active. Okay, yes. This makes the first partition to be booted when we start our computer. But don't boot through that yet. We have to get reinstall the bootloader, which reinstall the Chameleon bootloader. And now go restart, settings, power, restart, and step 6 is install Chameleon bootloader. Boot through MyHack. I have booted to MyHack install disk and selected to Mavericks, and Now we are going to fix the bootloader by reinstalling the chemistry. So open MyHack install disk and open the MyHack application. Task to enter sudo password, enter the password, the administrative password. Okay, we'd like to run install, that is we need to install Chameleon. So select install Chameleon and click OK. The target volume, the slash is the macOS root volume, so macOS, so click OK. Just wait, and my hack has been finished. Just click OK and quit. Now there are themes. I am using the macOS that is Mav style theme, but I am not going to show you how to install themes in this tutorial because of the time. So there is a link, and this is how my Chameleon bootloader looks every time when I turn on my PC. Please comment, like and subscribe. Thank you.